Start with the agents that we have now, really the goals were so small, but we encouraged them to somewhat keep those goals small because they were new to the business. They didn't know anything about it, and they were probably, most of them, leaving full-time employment somewhere else to take a chance on real estate because they wanted the freedom. So we tried to start by helping these agents understand what the real estate business is about, that it's not like what you see on TV. It's not Ryan Serhant, selling the $4 million, $20 million penthouse. That's just not the norm. So that was the first step. In my opinion, the first step to retaining agents is really in the onboarding process. When you are setting realistic expectations for them of what they can expect in their first 12 months as an agent, and letting them know that most likely that's going to be pretty low.
I love it. I think that's great. Don't set an unrealistic expectation and then have the agent be disappointed that they didn't make $100,000 their first year,
right,
or sell 30 houses. And for us in Omaha, our market, our average sales price now is almost $250. But when I got into it, it was like $173, and I needed to sell 50 houses to hit my income goal my first year. And what I found on average is most agents in their first 12 months, if they've never sold, will sell around 10 to 12 units. And so people need to be prepared financially for that.
Right.
If you go from a corporate job making 50 grand a year with benefits to selling real estate your first 12 months only doing 10 deals, you're probably not going to be able to make ends meet if you quit your full-time job.
Right.
So a lot of times we'll suggest to people to work part-time at their full-time job, downgrade to part-time while selling real estate until they feel comfortable, confident, have enough pendings in the pipeline to be able to quit altogether. But I love you sharing that strategy of setting realistic expectations. I share the same thing with agents when we train on how to do a listing pres or a buyer pres. People will say, well, something went wrong and the seller's mad at me. And I'll say, well, why did you create the expectation that that wasn't going to go wrong? I tell every client, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Murphy's Law. But I'm going to be the person here to put out the fires, and I'll actually take care of every single issue that comes up. I tell every seller that. So when someone says, oh, the lockbox didn't go on time, or the sign blew over, or we got the address wrong, or this detail, it's like, of course we did. That's going to happen, but I'm going to make it right. I'm going to make it right.
Right.
You're hiring me to fix issues, not guarantee that no issues are going to take place.
Right.